you mentioned also that people eat thatched roofs. I mean, I guess the material, they'll eat almost any material that they can get their hands on, including cannibalism. Now, how bad do you expect things to get in the United States? I don't expect to see cannibalism, but I do expect to see a lot of food lines and a lot of people displaced out of their homes because they're spending a lot more of their income on food. But what do you see?
Oh, I would totally expect to see cannibalism in the United States.
Really?
But, on eating the thatched roofs, by the way, that's something I've seen. It pops up everywhere. Eating grass, of course, and thatched roofs. And in fact, just the other day, I was looking for any old paintings or anything of people like eating a thatched roof. And I found one from old Russian famine and I bought it. Actually, it's only like 20 or 30 bucks. It wasn't a painting. It's just an illustration. But now I don't know if others have noticed this, but as someone who has tracked cannibals, I did this in India and Nepal and other places, California, actually. I'm more tuned into it. Right. So what I'm getting to is, I don't know if others are noticing this, but there's a clear, more of a low rumble of stories and items that you see around for recent years about cannibalism, right? The cannibal cult, whatever it is, the rock band or whatever that crazy band is. There's so many like that. There's many just references to cannibalism that I was not used to seeing when I was growing up. But now, having tracked the cannibals, it leaps off the page to me when I see it, and it's clearly they're habituating people to it subtly.
Okay,
nudging.
Right. So, along with this, it looks like fuel rationing is going to be coming even to wealthy nations, and with fuel rationing, of course, that the only way for the government to enforce that is to have some kind of ID that tracks people's fuel consumption, where you're limited to how many gallons a week. But that's what we saw in places like Venezuela for food also. So you go in a grocery store, you scan your thumbprint, you're biometrically approved to purchase one chicken a week or something like that. Do you see that coming also to North America?
Definitely. I mean, I don't the way things are barreling now, that's what they want. And, you can see how many fertilizer plants have burned down in the United States. It's a lot. Actually, Catherine Austin Fitts, didn't you have her on recently? I don't know if you did or not.
It was a few months ago, but yeah.
She had a report come out in her Solari report recently that was mapping out a lot of these things that have been hit. So, she's, and you obviously are tracking this, and you have unbelievable tracking abilities. Mapping abilities with your AI and that sort of thing. But as you can see, they've been setting the table for this famine for years now. So it's taken a long time to set conditions for this. And as you know, these people don't think in 5-year plans. They have a 5-year plan for taking out the garbage. These people think in terms of like 200 years or 300 years, right? They really over the horizon planning. So they've been setting the, Malthusian ideas have been in place a long time. They've been growing. They've been getting control of the food supply and getting control of everything that they can get control of. But one of the things, there's many, many books about depopulation techniques. I have many of them in our library right here. It's taken years to collect them. But this is a art and a science that most people aren't aware of. It's not hidden. It's not like, hidden away. It's just that most people don't go to that section of the library. Not that it's all in one section of a library, but it's there. It's wide open. You can look up, the Bulgarians and the Turks and the Greeks swapping population. There's a book on that from 1932, which I have here. All kinds of things like this.